Back to another series. Sorry if it sounds good. I'm tired. It's because I really am. I just got finished. Well, I was making a video, and something in that video actually inspired me to do this. So in that video, there was this player. His name was Ted Burge. Whenever I tell you this guy was good, I'll put screenshots probably at the start of the video, or like right after this. He was the greatest power hitter since Barry Bonds. He had like 670 something home runs. He had 1,900 RBIs. He had a season where he had 62 home runs. He had multiple uh, 50 plus home run seasons. He was also batting over like 300. Um, had 4 World Series, I think. Because I checked on 3 or 4. Because I checked on his thing and he had like a bunch. And I started following his career like whenever he was like 30. After he had like 50, I think it was a 62 run or home run season or home run season. So yeah, I started following after that. He retired, and then he had like 6 MVPs. He had like 15 All-Star appearances. He was like really good, so that inspired me to do this. A bunch of career sims. Now, the reason I'm doing this is because I think MLB The Show is the best game to do it on because I can do it quickly. Now, I started doing that whole sim, and it was like 2030, and I started that at around 1 a.m. It's 2:49 a.m. right now. I just finished it. So that was like 20 years, and it took me pretty much 2 hours. So that's not bad at all. Um, and I found it pretty fun just watching them destroy the league. Um, so yeah, we're gonna do it, but we're not gonna be doing it with normal players. We're gonna be doing it with the first generational talent that we find. So we're just gonna go to the draft. We're not gonna go to the draft. We're just gonna let the draft like pick. We're gonna pick the players that are in the draft. And then first generational talent that we find. When I'm talking generational talent, I'm talking at least 99 potential. They have to have 99 potential. And yeah, so let's just get into it. I'll probably cut whenever we find a generational talent. I only have one here, a second baseman, Freddie Rosado. He really doesn't seem to have any weaknesses. Doesn't have a great arm. Now, this was just the first one that I've seen. There could be another one in this draft class. This is the third or fourth. I think this is the fourth, actually, draft class, and there is not another one. But we finally got one. And he goes to the Royals, a second baseman. Uh, yeah, he doesn't really have any weaknesses. Uh, so yeah, like what year is it? 2027 August. So this would be just check Gunnar Henderson. UN UN 4. This is the fourth draft class. We finally got one. He is 18 years old, coming out of high school, 79 overall. Let's get this one going. For Freddie Rosario, is that his name? Where's he? Yeah, Freddie Rosado. His rookie season, he's going to be playing in the MLB season. He is they signed Bryson Stott, so he's their third second baseman. They actually signed a lot of people to sign Bryson Stott. Um, they signed 2 pitchers. They signed Reed Demers and Mackenzie Gore. So yeah, he is going to be on the roster behind Luis Garcia and Bryson Stott. But so, anyways, so let's get the first season underway. So the Royals were not good. Look at how bad the AL Central was. You're telling me the Tigers made the wild card, and they were 77 and 85. The Royals 75 and 87, not great. Um, but yeah, we go to let's see out here for their rookie season. Not a bad year at all. Um, good. Oh, and he wins a rookie of the year. 130th batting, 238, had 20 home runs, 89 RBIs, 44 walks. Strikeouts were a little bit high, but yeah, 728 OPS. Not a bad season. I just want the batting average to be a little higher, but apart from that, a pretty good season, especially for being a rookie. Um, but geez, 43 stolen bases. But I didn't check. Is this guy like speed? He had 16, 86 speed with 40 steal. Maybe he's their future leadoff hitter. Well, he's like really good. His contact is better against righties with his power. Or lefties with his power against righties. Good splits, I guess. But they didn't make the playoffs, so we'll see next year. All right, well, going into who is this? Ryan Geronimo. Where did he come from? He's 22. He's got A potential. Maybe he was in like the first show. Where did he come from? He's not the top prospect. He's forward. Wait, what? I'm so confused. Anyways, I even look at the right team. Uh, where did old Geronimo come from? Now he is now their best second baseman. They got rid of Bryson Stott, so that is good for Freddie Rosario. Um, so yeah, let's get into the season. They signed Class A, which will be good for them. Freddie. So hopefully they can make the playoffs this year. Kansas City actually made the playoffs. They will be playing the Red Sox, but let's take a look how it was old. Uh, Freddie's season. Not great. The average was up. He only had 14 home runs though. 53 RBIs. Power numbers were lower, but everything else was higher. The doubles were lower. Um, but apart from that, and the hits and the runs, but his ABs were way lower. Oh, was he injured or something? He might have been injured. Did they have another second baseman? No. That's been injured for a little bit of the season. Well, never mind then. Um, then he well most likely was having a better season. Um, but yeah, just um, got injured. But they're in the playoffs, so they're playing Boston, and they're going to be playing Minnesota now in the next round. They're going to the ALCS. They're playing the Angels. Not what I, oh, it is 2020 now, I guess. Well, that ain't good. And the Angels sweep them. Alright, well, the next season is underway. They signed another second baseman. They signed Bryce Terang. But it's Freddie Rosado going into his third season with Kansas City. Um, hopefully, his power numbers are a little better than last year. Hopefully, he plays a whole season this season, though. Um, so, tired. Um, yeah, let's get into the season. All right, so I accidentally simmed a little bit, but Kansas City's playing Boston in the ALCS. They're up 3-1, and they're going into the World Series. They're playing Milwaukee. They're up one. They're up two. 2-1, 2-2 now. 3-2, and they're gonna push 7. Oh, and they're gonna lose in 7. Probably should look at how his season was going, or how his season was. Um, there's Zato. How did he do? He played a whole season. He actually did not play that bad. Um, he actually had a pretty good year. Doubles were up. Well, everything was up pretty much. Everything was up from last season. Um, to 87 overall. Um, the strikeouts were higher, but he played a lot more games. Walks were way higher. RBIs were way higher. Home runs were way higher. Sometimes he's gonna be more of an average guy, not like a. He's not gonna be getting lots of home runs. He's gonna be like hitting for average, getting on base, stealing some bags. So yeah, not a bad third season from Freddie Rosado. Um, was he an All Star? No, he was not. So now going into year um, 4. Yeah, year 4. Freddie Rosado. Um, the Royals signed Xavier Isaac, so he could help them out. But yeah. All right, so I accidentally said a little bit far again, but KC did get eliminated in the ALCS by the Angels. If we take a look here, Freddie Rosado up to 88 overall. Um, eh, I'd say probably a step back season. Um, 20 home runs though, 68 RBIs, only 3 triples, only 27 doubles. Actually, he was a little bit like injured or something. He played 124 games. He was gonna have a really good season, but he got like injured. So, alright, just was that on Trey Jimenez or something. I don't know what it is, but yeah. So now we're going into. I think that they must have got rid of under Jimenez. Um, they're going into our year 5 season. Freddie Rosado, 88 overall, only 22 years old still, so still has lots of time. So yeah. So Casey's playing Detroit in the wild card. Um, so let's see how did Rosado do. He's up to a 91. Um, not the worst season. He played the whole season this year. 21 home runs, 3 triples, 47 doubles, 77 RBIs. 3 walks, batted 259, 12 stolen bases. Yeah, it's actually a pretty good season. He had 83 walks too. Um, so probably his best season yet. Yeah, probably his best season yet. Um, so yeah. All right, going into his 6th season in the league. Um, so far, not a bad career, but I think I'd be expecting. Well, right now he's getting like right into where his prime should be. So Kansas City didn't make the playoffs. So yeah, for the first time in a while, I feel like how did Freddie Rosado? Oh my, 40 home runs, 118 RBIs. He was an All-Star and had a Silver Slugger this year. That's a big season. Only 34 doubles, 14 triples, about a 290, had 18 stolen bags. Strikeouts were lower, walks were higher, RBIs were way higher, home runs were way higher. So, yeah, I gotta see. And he went cold at the last half of the season. Um, was he at, was he up there for MVP? He was not. He was probably like 4 or 5 if he had a higher average. You're not gonna get there. Whenever there's guy Harold Russell. must have only been 1 year after him, who hit 51 home runs. What? Then Eddie Gonzalez, and then Vlad Jr. just had a really good year. And then Royce Lewis. Well, anyways, he did win the. What was it that he won? He won a Silver Slugger. That was an All Star. Some tells me if he's hitting like this, he's gonna be in Silver Sluggers. I don't really know how Tamara Johnson didn't. Just probably because he had 40 home runs, but yeah, anyways, I don't know if I just seen this, but I didn't even know he was a free agent. He was the Blue Jays signed Freddie Rosado to a what was that 8 year, 320 million by the end of it. By the end of this contract, he's gonna be making 54.4 million. Um, so yeah, he's gonna be playing with Vlad Jr. now, and um, yes, Jays team's kind of or they're kind of old. Like they got some young players, um, but yeah, what are they? I can't see what they're ranked. Well, he's now a Blue Jay. Was now going into year 7, just coming off a really good year. Um, if he can get the batting average up, if he has like the same year and he gets the batting average up, he could win the MVP. So, um, here's his stats if anybody's curious. He's got 99 durability. Um, he could potentially play shortstop. He's got 65 RM. So yeah, but and Freddie Rosado with another really good year, batted 292 this year. Really missed contact against lefties up, I feel. Um, 36 home runs, only five triples, 44 doubles, 119 RBIs. He was an All Star this year and won a Silver Slugger. Um, so yeah, what was his WAR? I'm just curious. He had 8.1 last year, he had 7.1 this year, so he's up to a 99 overall now. At just 24. So hopefully he stays in 99 for a while. Vlad was up there. Um, so up there for here, no Gold Glove. I feel he's not going to win a Gold Glove. Oh, he won a Silver Slugger. Did they? Are they in the? No, the Blue Jays are not. Who did they finish? 81 and 81. So yeah, 15 games back from the Red Sox. Now going into year 8, is age 26 season. Turning 20. Yeah. Um, so yeah, Freddie Rosado with another good season. The average was down, the stolen bases were down, the strikeouts were higher, the walks were quite a bit higher though. The RBIs were down, everything was pretty much down. So the triples were way up. I'm assuming he wasn't All Star this year, yeah. And he won a Silver Slugger. So yeah, not a bad season now. And he's only 25. So that's now Freddie Rosado by far. Well, looks like the best player on this Jays team. They have him for the next 6 years. So they'll have him till he's 32, and he's probably going to be like 80 overall by then. But uh, yeah, this Jays team really does not look very good. All right, and Freddie Rosario, what a season! He's gonna get the Hank Aaron and the All Star MVP this year. 41 home runs, 132 RBIs, 16 stolen bases, 104 runs, and batted 308. Um, Geez, his contact against lefties has really just like gone up a lot. Sox. Now he had to be top three for MVP. He was second, behind Jackson Chourio, who had a better season. Um, oh my goodness, Max Clark, why are you just going insane? Sorry, I'm Ricky Tiedemann. Wish that would happen in real life, but if he was on the Jays batting title, he's got a 350. Hank Aaron went to Freddie Rosado, and so they didn't make the playoffs once again. So the Jays signed Robert Guzman to help with the pitching, but I don't know how much it's going to help with the pitching because compared to him, not that much. He's also 34, so yeah. But Freddie Rosado going into his 10th season in the league. Had a very good year last year. So, yeah, let's start. See, who is Randy Machado? What a name. This guy seems to be an Earl, not a Randy. Alright, well, I forgot, but he's going down in overall. Not bad season. Compared to his last couple, not great, though. 28 home runs, 100 RBIs, 106 walks, about a 278. He's only 27 and he's going down in overall already. Yeah, 31 doubles, 7 triples. Um, really, pretty much everything went down. But yeah, so but they got eliminated by the White Sox. So let's take a look. How did here's Auto do? Down to a 92. Not a great year. Um, 24 home runs, 2 triples, 33 doubles, more than last year, but yeah, it was just not a great year. Um, he was not an all-star. Well, that's not good. Alright, well, here's Freddie Rosado. I moved him to right field just because I wanted to try it. It's right field, you don't really need a really good arm for. So that's why he's playing right field. Just try it. If it goes good, then we'll keep him in right field. If it goes bad, then we'll probably move him back to second base. But yeah, season here, Toronto, they didn't make the playoffs. I don't see him. Down to an 82 overall. He wasn't that bad. 20 home runs. Um, 86 RBIs. 62 walks. Batted 272. 349 on base percentage. Yeah, he wasn't that bad. But again, as low when as like old as he is and stuff, he was not the worst. So yeah. Alright, so going into his where's he at here? Um, Going into his 13th year in the league, or 13th season, 32 years old. Season, his 32-year-old season. He's not going to get better. He's only going to get down from here. So whenever he gets to like the level where he's at AAA, he's not going to get called back up. Um, I'm just going to end it right there. So whatever his stats are. So whatever his stats are is what his stats are. So this would be his final season to like win a World Series, I'd say. Because, I mean, he's 31 and 82 overall, going down in overall. So, yeah. Alright, we're at the bottom at the end of the season, and they did not make the playoffs. So yeah, there's a good chance he's not gonna be winning World Series. Here, I doubt that he went up. Where's David Geronimo? Is that guy? No, the other guy played with Casey, right? Yeah, he didn't go up in overall. Oh no, that's not him. I seen right fielder. And I was like, did they trade him? Oh my, they traded him. Well, let me just find the team he's on real quick. Um, he got traded to the Angels. He didn't even have that bad of a year. Um, but they have. So, what does he get traded for? It's basically just a cap dump, I'm assuming, but he didn't even have that bad of a year for being as old as he is. So, are the Angels in the playoffs? Um, no. Oh, that sucks. That sucks for him. Where's he at? Here, I'll stop right on him. Yeah, he didn't have that bad of a season. 19 home runs, 4 triples, only 17 doubles, 74 walks. Strikeouts are a bit high. 14 stolen bases. Got a 264, had a 1.6 WAR. I mean, it really wasn't like he's obviously had a better season, but for being uh, 31, well, I shouldn't say that. This guy's really kind of like Javi Baez. He was like really good. He was like, and then just randomly just got worse and then worse and then worse. He's only like 31, so yeah, I mean, he's still in the MLB, so we'll have to see next season. All right, well, it's gonna be on the starting day roster. He might be like their DH or something, but he still is going to be playing for them. So let's see how his season is. Probably not good, but the Angels did not make the playoffs. God, I'm kind of scared. Right fielders. He played the whole season and he batted 304. That's his. Oh no, he batted 308. That's his second best season for batting average in his career. I mean, he did only play 116 games, but still, 16 runs, 60 RBIs, 40 walks, 123 hits. Still, I mean, his on base percentage was like super low for that batting average, but not super low, I guess. He had a .3 WAR though. He had 88 strikeouts. So still not that bad for being a 71 overall. Um, but yeah, the Angels didn't make it to the postseason. All right, time to see. Oh, right, he was a free agent. Is he still sitting here in free agency? He's not. All right, so he did go to a team. What team signed him? I'll just see it around. He signed with the Mets, and he's going to be in AAA. Um, so that's most likely going to be at first career. What is it? What contract? 1.8 million. Yeah, we're just gonna end his career here. So he had 2,017 games played. He had 75, 64 bats. He had 1,131 runs scored, 2,080 hits, 478 doubles, 93 triples, 353 home runs, 1,257 RBIs, just over 1,000 walks, 1,500 strikeouts. He had 213 stolen bags. He batted 275 in his career. Had a 362 on base percentage. He had a pretty good career and finished with a 48.3 career WAR. Now, if we go over his awards. Five-time All-Star, four-time Silver Slugger, All-Star MVP. He won a Hank Aaron Award and a Rookie of the Year. Now, do I think this is a Hall of Fame career? Um, Honestly, no. I think that if he consistently put up like these numbers in these years for like 3 more years, then yes, I'd say it would be a Hall of Fame career. And if he would have picked up an MVP or something, yes, he was close, but no. So ended up playing for three teams: the Angels, Toronto, KC, um, the Royals. So that'll be it for this video. Now I'm going to continue this. I'm about to actually do another one right now. I'm gonna try to find one, another generational talent in a different franchise. If you guys did enjoy, make sure you leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you guys for watching. Bye bye.